What if I told you the richest man in all of human history never used a single bank? The ancient wealth systems of rulers were so sophisticated, so ruthless, and so hidden that modern economists are still reverse engineering them today. Today, we go inside the most powerful hidden wealth machines ever built, by pharaohs, emperors, and kings who understood one secret that no one ever taught you. Ancient Egypt had no coins for the first 2,500 years of its civilization, not because they were primitive, but because they built something far more powerful. The pharaoh owned every grain of wheat produced in Egypt. Every harvest, by law, went into state granaries controlled by the royal administration. The workers got paid in bread and beer. And the pharaoh? He held the supply of life itself. This was not just taxation, this was total economic control. Under Ramesses III alone, the temples, which the pharaoh controlled, owned 107,000 workers, 500,000 cattle, and nearly 1 million acres of land. And the dark truth? When workers who built the royal tombs at Deir el-Medina went 18 months without their grain payment in 1159 BC, they staged the world's first recorded labor strike. They walked off the job and sat down in front of the royal temples and refused to move. For over 1,000 years, China held a secret so valuable. The Roman Empire paid in gold for it. The punishment for revealing it, death. The Han Dynasty understood information asymmetry 2,000 years before economists named it. They alone knew how to cultivate silkworms and spin silk. And they used this one secret to extract wealth from every civilization on Earth along the Silk Road. Roman historian Pliny the Elder wrote in 77 AD that Rome was hemorrhaging 100 million sesterces every single year to the east, mostly for silk. Rome's senators literally passed laws against wearing silk because it was draining their treasury. The laws were ignored. When Emperor Justinian of Byzantium finally got 2 monks to smuggle silkworm eggs out of China hidden inside hollow walking sticks in 552 AD, it was considered one of the greatest acts of industrial espionage in history. In 1324 AD, one man went on a pilgrimage to Mecca. He brought 60,000 soldiers, 12,000 slaves, and 80 to 100 camels, each carrying 300 pounds of gold dust. And everywhere he stopped, he gave it away. Musa's generosity was so extreme, so massive, that he accidentally destroyed Egypt's economy. By flooding Cairo with gold, he crashed its value so severely that Egypt's gold prices took 12 years to recover. Arab historian al-Makrizi documented the entire collapse. But here's the dark part of Musa's wealth system that no one talks about. The Mali Empire's gold and salt were mined by enslaved peoples, and Musa controlled both the mines and the trans-Saharan trade routes that connected them to the world. Rome invented something that would haunt every civilization for the next 2,000 years. They were the first empire to systematically debase their currency, quietly stealing from their own population through inflation. Emperor Nero started it in 64 AD by shaving the edges off silver coins and melting the scraps to mint new ones, effectively printing money. Emperor Caracalla took it further. By the crisis of the 3rd century, the Roman denarius had lost 98% of its silver content. The people noticed. Merchants began hoarding real silver and refusing the new coins. Emperor Diocletian responded in 301 AD with the edict on maximum prices, fixing prices of over 1,000 goods and services, with death as the penalty for violation. It failed completely within 2 years. In 1571, a 28-year-old emperor named Akbar did something no ruler had ever done at such scale. He sent agents across his entire empire to measure, field by field, crop by crop, the productivity of every piece of land in the Mughal Empire. His finance minister, Raja Todar Mal, created the Zabti system, the first data-driven tax assessment system in history. Tax was calculated based on actual crop yield averaged over 10 years, the quality of the soil, and local market prices. This was algorithmic taxation in 1580. The result? At its peak under Aurangzeb in 1700 AD, the Mughal Empire controlled 25% of the entire world's GDP. One empire, 1/4 of all wealth on earth. Now, here is the pattern that every single ancient ruler's wealth system shared, the thing that made them all work. They never competed for money. They controlled the thing that money was made from: grain, silk, gold deposits, silver in coins, land. They sat above the entire economic system, not inside it. The pharaohs owned the food supply. The Han Dynasty owned the information. Mansa Musa owned the source of the currency itself. Rome learned, too late, that debasing your wealth system destroys everything. And Akbar's empire showed that measuring reality with precision is worth more than any army.